here. We love that we can share in this celebration with you. And I'd like to now introduce one of the staff members most instrumental in this effort, Pam Goddard, who's going to come up and she's going to introduce some of the other folks here tonight. So Pam.
Good evening, everybody. I was so excited after working for over a year on Fort Monroe that we were going to bring our senior leadership down here, some of our senior staff and board members, so they could see what we were talking on and on about. And so Joy said, well, we have to have a party. And so I said, well, it has to be at the Chamberlain. So I know it's pretty windy, but I hope everybody has fun. And we're not going to talk for a long time. This is a party. But what's wonderful about all the people in this room is that we all had a role in this. And for some people, they've been working on this for a long, long time. Others, like me, it's been just the past year. We have officials from the U.S. Army. And the Army, Fort Monroe was a military presence for 188 years. So how could we have a party and not have the Army there? They know it's a wonderful place to live. They know which house is haunted on the planet, and they know about the pet cemetery, so we had to have them come. We have Ronald White from Representative Forbes' office. The federal legislators were key in the hard work they did. They introduced bills in Congress in Washington, D.C., and worked very closely with us to try to get them over to the finish line. So they were key. We had some city officials who, Molly Ward, who couldn't be here tonight, the mayor of Hampton, who without her we wouldn't be standing here. So there's just a huge amount of partnership. And the partnership's continuing. With the National Park Service, new Superintendent Kirsten Talkins-Spalding, who has a huge, huge task ahead of her, and she wants and needs our help. The Fort Monroe Authority, John Hutchison's here, and Josh Gillespie, who really have their arms out and they're working with us to make this a beautiful place. And then all of the groups, the Citizens for Fort Monroe National Parks, Mark Crow, and all of you who just never took no for an answer and were pit bulls on this. Jerry Hollins of the County Fan Society, I'm just in awe every time I'm in your presence, Jerry. And all the other groups like Preservation Virginia and all the other groups who worked very hard for today. So I'm just really happy that I could bring our national folks down here so they can see what I've been yammering about all this time. I want you to meet one person in particular. Don Ayer is on our National Board of Trustees. He chairs our litigation committee. And Don, by day, works at Jones Day. He attended Harvard and Stanford. He clerked for Supreme Court Justice William Rehnquist, and when he's not busy with his court appearances, he's helping NPCA, go the next mile. So I'm really thrilled to introduce him and have you meet him.